Hello there. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Camilla, and I am coming home. It's been a long journey of a self exploration of daring to listen and to hear and trust, and not until trusting, taking the next step. So here I am in my little dance space at home, and I've been today is the June 4th, and I have not ever since 30 years of being a conscious movement teacher had 1 month of not teaching, not facilitating, not holding space for anybody. And what I am coming to notice, and what I've heard that I shared, is that I became my own student. By stepping back when the whole pandemic, I was stranded in the US. I was on the first wave of being on all the Zoom calls and all the online offerings that everybody was doing. And then at one point I just had it. I just had enough. Both as a student, but also as a teacher. So this potent, powerful choice of what is it that I am, if I would see a student of mine in front of me on the floor, and that being me, being stranded, being in a degree of uncertainty, not knowing if I was gonna get the virus, not knowing if I could get out of the country, not knowing if I didn't get out of the country, would then my already extended visa that couldn't be extended, would that then be me being banned from coming back to the US? And then I had a sense of reorientating myself, and what would I say if I saw this on the floor? And it just became this beautiful, yes, my dear. It creates tension in your belly. Yeah, what if you just lean back? What if you breathe through it, and every time you exhale, just letting go of all uncertainty and worry that the ground, the Mother Earth and the divine is holding you, and everything is just as it should be, and it will be as it must be. So I was this self-encouraging myself, being my own student, and it has just been a very, very juicy, so many teachings in it. That when I teach, I give everything. I give all my heart out. But I had never given myself the space of giving it all in again. So some of you have been reading my blog post of once we lift the stone, more than 5%, and giving ourselves time. There's a lot of fuckity fuck coming up there. For my part, it was a lot of self hatred and disgust, and as easy as an exhale, it just disappeared. It just vanished. So in my homecoming, at times where it feels like there's a body part of me missing, to the land of Native American land north of San Francisco, to the man, to the wings widespread soaring. How do you and I, do we create that? And I say it, especially as a teacher, and we are all teachers for each other, whether we're having it on our business card or not. To be our own student, then I believe we get into a enhanced listening and an enhanced really hearing also the shit we don't want to hear. So I'm back in Copenhagen. I'm on most of the time solid ground. It was not until the day before yesterday that I didn't have a feeling of the ground was shaking under me, and my nervous system was still in a trembly sensation. So these small videos will be coming up. There's a couple of new programs coming up. There are still online classes and a studio that will open soon. So we're gonna be doing classes there live and then also online for all of you. I am marveled and honored by the support that you all have given me. It has been more sensed and more of a support that you might know. It's really been a leaning in and been feeling held. So rather than us having more screen time, there's gonna come some recordings for you. There's a couple of them. I'm working all the techniques, how to get them up. It might be that it will be on my YouTube channel as rather than coming up with a whole new stuff. Why not just use what is there? So 7, almost 8 minutes in, I am inviting you to just close your eyes with me and just take a couple of breaths of just sitting. My invitation is to just place both your hands right on your center of your chest. Maybe you even sense your heart beating in the palm of your hand. My question is just, what's there? What's there? And with no evaluation, opinion, just notice what's there. Keep asking what's there. If you want to say it out loud, you can, or just notice it. Just acknowledge it as your dance partner. And then after, what is there? Be with it. Be with it. However way you are being with what is there. Might be you want to move. Might be you just want to sit in stillness This is listening and hearing. And yes, at times it's so uncomfortable that we need to talk about it. And once you're ready, just let those hands come down at your mid-belly, your solar plexus. First, just have that physical sensation of air, space, water, tickly, what's physically moist to your hands. And then ask, what is there? What is there? Keep asking, what is there? Maybe it wants to be said out loud, and maybe it's still surfacing. And then once it presented itself, be with it in whatever way you feel. The right way to acknowledge it. Just like you would tell a little child learning to walk or bike for the first time. Yeah, that's right. You're safe with me. You can show it all. I'm being with you, free of any opinion, any expectations. Being with what is. Listening, hearing, and trusting. That's right. Beautiful. Yeah. And nice and easy. Release your hands and just let them roll down to 3 centimeters. Couple of inches, I think, below your belly button, to what we call the dantian, the hara, the maludara, depending on which direction you look in. I call it the 1 point, the center of all centers. And just ask, what's there? what is there has come unveiled, released, unleashed. How it may surface in you. What is there? That's right. And then being with it. That's right. You can sit in stillness. You can roll. You can move. You can lay down. And those three can begin a dance of unity, coming in unity with each other. The missing, the grieving, and the receiving for my part. And being with it. Maybe release your hands and empty them into the ground. Maybe taking your hands and stretching them up into future sky. A way of meeting ourselves in a truth, to listening, to listen and hear and really hear. My invitation is that those three can be multiple places in your body. The dancing of community of the three and all the other places can be a perfect inquiry to put on your favorite music. Being connected with that will keep me here in dialogue with, and not at times be more in the other, losing my presence here as I am out there. A homecoming. I came to listen, hear, trust, and then act. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely day. Having those three stones balancing, falling apart and coming back up, remember? What is here? What is there? Being with. And setting it in motion. Have fun. Stay tuned for much more. For a recording coming to you, to a town near you. Be safe. Take a risk. Allow to be seen in all yours and mine nakedness, where we sometimes get so uncomfortable that we need to voice it. I call it shine on shame.